Hi guys. Okay, so we are making spaghetti sauce from scratch. Now my spaghetti sauce is really easy to make, and I'm going to show you how to do it with just a couple of steps and a few ingredients to make a really yummy spaghetti sauce that your family is going to love. The first thing we're going to do is take your extra virgin olive oil and put enough just to coat the bottom of your pan, but don't leave it shouldn't be shifting around a lot. Just enough to coat the bottom of the pan. Or your pot, sorry. You need a nice deep pot. Swish it around. Swishy, swishy, swish. And again, I'm just coating the bottom. I just want to make sure that every part of the bottom gets coated. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn it on to medium heat. Give that a few minutes to warm up, and when that's done warming up, we're going to go ahead and add our onions first, and then we're going to add our garlic. And I recommend, you don't have to do this, but I recommend cooking this with a wooden spoon. Make sure that it's a wooden spoon. Now, if you only have plastic, only use plastic. I've just found that it tastes better when I cook it with a wooden spoon, so I use a wooden spoon when I'm making my spaghetti sauce. So now we're going to go ahead and add our onions. And you want to keep this on a medium heat because you want to cook your onions nice and slowly. Go ahead and stir them around and make sure that they all get coated with the olive oil. And we're going to cook them slowly. So I would say leave these to cook for about 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, so my onions are starting to, that is really awful angle. That's not much better. That's better. Okay, so my onions are starting to get translucent, and a couple of the smaller pieces are browning, so I'm going to go ahead and add my garlic. Yummy, yummy garlic. Which I have already cut. There's my garlic. And now I'm going to stir this up. And just give it another minute to cook. You just really want the garlic to heat up at this point. And now I'm going to add my salt and pepper. We got some salt and pepper. Now if you buy these salted cans of diced tomatoes, then you're probably not going to want to add any more salt to this. Now we're going to go ahead and add our tomatoes. Lots of sizzle noises going on. Just dump the whole cans in there. And it's a little watery, but we're going to let that cook off. And you want to turn the heat up to about medium-high at this point. And we're going to go ahead and just let that cook off the water, or some of the water. And now you're going to add a bay leaf, just one. One bay leaf. And at this point, if you're one of those people that adds the meat, you will have already browned the meat, and you would want to add your browned and drained meat now. But I'm not doing meat this time, so I'm not adding any meat. I've just got my bay leaf in there, and I'm going to stir it up. Go ahead and cover it, and let it come to a boil. Now it's come to a boil, so I'm adding my can of tomato paste, and the way I found it easiest to do is just get a spoon and start scooping it out, because if you sit here trying to get that whole can out, you'll be sitting here banging on the can forever. And make sure you get it all out. Now this is going to act as your thickening agent. And it's going to make it give it that nice texture. The whole can goes in there. And I'm just stirring it with a spoon to get the rest of that tomato paste off with my spoon. Okay. Take your wooden spoon and stir that up. And keep it on this higher heat, the medium high, or high low, whatever you want to call it, medium high heat. Go ahead and stir it up now. And not only does it have a beautiful thick consistency at this point, but it also have a beautiful thick consistency at this point, also has a wonderful smell. Excuse my burp. And it's nice and chunky too. Okay, so now that tomato paste is all melted in, you can turn it down. And you're going to turn it down to whatever the lowest setting is. And I find that it's lower on the back burner. So I'm going to light my back burner, turn it all the way down to low, and I'm just going to move my pot. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my herbs. Nice healthy dip of parsley. This gives it a wonderful fresh taste. 2 good sized pinches. A lot of basil. I mean a lot of basil. Can't go wrong with tons of basil. And if you have fresh basil, use that instead because it makes the world of difference. And what else am I forgetting about? Forgetting the oregano. Nice healthy pinch of oregano. Batman, shut up! And then the rosemary. Get a nice pinch. And remember with rosemary, we grind it up first in our hands. And sprinkle it in there. And then just sprinkle it right in. And then we turn it and stir it. No, we'll do 10. So now we're just going to cover it, and we're going to leave it alone for about 10 minutes. Give it a little glance every now and then, but don't really agitate it or stir it too much. Let it just kind of stew on that low heat for about 10 minutes. We are all done. That didn't take long at all. There you go, and I just put the bay leaf on the spoon to show you need to take the bay leaf out. This is uber hot, so you might want to let it sit for a little bit, and of course you can do a taste test at this point. Let me remove the bay leaf. Give it a little taste. Good. You want to try some?
No, I would like to try the spaghetti.
We don't have the spaghetti yet. Okay, so give it a little taste. If it needs anything at this point, go ahead and add it. If it seems like it's getting a little too thick when you add the flavors or the herbs, a little bit of water and just let it cook down. But as you can see, this is just thick and rich and chunky and ooh, you're all foggy and delicious. So give this recipe a try for some really easy, really yummy tomato sauce. And let me know how it goes down in the comments. If you're brand new, go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll try and post stuff as much as possible. I failed with my Veda. Didn't get every day, but oh well. I do post a lot. So make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel. Have a good day, everybody.